Well, all right, welcome back, everybody. If you are following along with the Animate tutorials, I got a new one here. We're going to go over a ball bounce. Let's just make a ball bounce and practice some squash and some stretch. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just make a new document here. I'm going to go HD, should be fine. Let's go full HD. Why not? Frame rate 24 frames per second. Let's create this thing. Okay, so first thing I need to do, I'm gonna go ahead and make a little sketch of my animation. So I'm gonna use a blue line here, just because that's what I used to use in animation when I drew by hand a long time ago. So, okay, so we're just gonna have a ball come straight down, bounce on a surface here. So let's give ourselves a little surface. We'll have the ball start up here, and it's gonna start off the frame for sure, out of the frame, and then come down, and then like squash right here somewhere. Well, I want it to, let's put it here. That way it squashes like that. So it'll be a circle, obviously. It'll come down, hit there, and then bounce back up, and then kind of bounce again, and then kind of dribble off. So have a bounce, bounce, and then kind of go off. Okay, so we got to figure out the timing here. How long does this take? 1,000. So less than a second for it to drop. 1,000. That'll be a slow fall. 1,000. Probably half a second. So we'll have to take, let's see, we're gonna add another couple frames here, or a frame or two off the screen. Actually, we'll just do 2 frames. We'll animate in 2s. Sorry, I'm thinking as I go here. So we'll do 2 frames out. So this will be like frame, we'll put it partially in the frame, something like that. So we can see it come in. It has to get from here to here in about half a second, I'd say. So that'll be frame 4. Wait, no, 3. So 1, 2 will be out. 3, 4 will be there. So let's go 12 frames later. So this will be 15 as it gets here. Made my brush smaller somehow. Okay, so we got to get from here to here, frame 15. So timing wise, let's see, from here to here, the middle is about there. I'm looking at the line more so than the ball. So the bottom should be here, about the middle, and then once it goes here, so that's going to be frame 3. Let's see, 6 frames later, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this should be frame 9. Okay, so that goes. So 1, 2 is off, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna have 2 frames between here. So I'm looking at the line. Trying to break it up into thirds here. Something like that. I won't bother drawing all the spheres. This is gonna get messy. So then I should have 2 more here as well. Trying to keep even increments for the bottom of the balls as it falls. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That brings us to 15 here. And then, you know what? So I'm gonna make a new drawing here for the bounce up. But let's go ahead and add some frames here. So I'm gonna give myself maybe like 4 seconds just to work with here. Add frames. So that brings me to frame 15. There you are, 15, 16. So then when I get to 17, 18, let's make a new blank keyframe here. Blank keyframe. I'll onion skin my sketch just for a second here. Okay, so I'm gonna have it pause here. I want my ball to look a little squishy because I want to practice squash and stretch. So let's go ahead and have it like hesitate on the unsquash and then bounce back up. So we'll have it bounce to maybe right around where this ball is here. So it'll start to stretch, and then I'm going to have it go like from less of a squash. So I'm trying to bring both sides in from the end here, making sure I don't. So if it gets smaller, right, it's shorter. It's got to get wider, so the volume stays the same. And then as I come back up, I'm gonna have to bring that in, and then I want to bring it to a stretch, which will be. Make sure you get a different color. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's switch the colors here to get a different. Let's do red, so I can see both drawings on top of each other. And I want it to be stretched now, so it looks like it's going to go long and shoot up. Like it's kind of jellyish, you know? And let's go, we're gonna end here. So my next, well, we'll just do this one in red. How about that? Okay, so now I've got frame 15, 16 was there. So this new frame is 17 now on the very bottom. And then 17, 18, 19 for the stretch here. 19, 20. And then it's going to come up. Let's see. So how long does it take to go up? I want to go a little slower because it's going to slow down at the top here. So it's going to go bounce. And it should probably go in similar increments, I'm thinking. So until we get to the top, then we'll slow down again. So we'll put 2 more frames, I believe, as it goes up in stretches. So 1 more there, 1 more there. So let's see, it was 17, 18, 19, 20. So this one is going to be, I'm kind of thinking about the opposite, the tops here. Let's just use shift. Tops, tops, tops. So this one is, erase that. $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, and then here I want to have some slowdown. So gravity's got to enact back on this sphere, so we want to slow it down. So this will at least put 1, 2, and then hit the top there. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's supposed to be a 5. 27. And then 29 at the top again. And then we'll fall back down. And we'll kind of mirror the fall down in the same way. So it'll slowly come back down and then hit the bottom again. So I'm just going to kind of probably use the same markers, but I'll keep it a sphere because I want it to regain its shape and then come back down. So I don't think I will, this will be up. And then on the down, just to keep track, let's see, 29, 30. And we're going to fall back on 31, 33. This one will be, so it'll be coming back down. Let's see. Whoa, a lot of sloppy writing. Let's fix that. 31, 30. It's got to decide how I'm marking this. Let's mark it on the bottoms now. I'm not coming down. So, no, we'll just keep it the same. We'll keep it the same because it's the same line. $31, $33, $35, $37, and then back to the bottom again where we have less of a squash. So I don't want to draw it on the same one, so let's find, that's 37. Believe it or not, that is a 3 and a 7. Then we'll have to go to 39. So 3940 will be a new blank keyframe. All right, let's shift back to blue. Okay, and then I want my squash to be not as squashy. looks too circular. Little squashy. All right, and that'll be my hit on 39. This is the hard work, by the way. It's just so you know. Figured out the timing. But I do want to kind of show you how I would go about doing that. 39. Okay, so I do want another bit of a lead up as it kind of bounces again. As it should lose momentum, it should get slower and slower. And the stretch will be a little bit less. So we'll do, let me just go back here for a second. Squash. All right, so that I should probably stretch a little bit more maybe. Let's stretch you out a little bit more to match the squash. I forgot the initial squash I drew was a bit more. So I'm not looking at the full thing. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So 39. And then we're gonna go up slightly. 39, 40, 41. All right, and then we have the little bit of the stretch up. And I won't mark each one. So it's gonna have to be less. So I'm gonna have 3 increments there, 39, 40, 41, 42, and then 43. And then we'll have it just bounce like half. So it'll just go up to here. So the sphere will be here. All right, so it'll be much less. And then to get there, we will have to go and slow down. Bounce. So bounce, wait, bounce, bounce. And it'll be a little slower. So let's put 1 in between in here. And then we'll do the increment slowdown here, the incremental slowdown. We'll have to add the rest of the 3 frames up there. So 43, sorry, 45, 47, count on odds, 49 will be the peak. And then we'll come back down at the same rate. Nope, missed one in there. This will be down. Oh, I should probably, now we'll just keep it there. 49, 50, 51, 53, 55. Yeah, that's in between there. And then bounce again and land there again at 50, that was 55, 57. All right, that brings us back down to the bottom, and then we'll do a little dribble off. So let's see. That puts me right there at 59. Hit that keyframe. Let's switch colors again. All right, now we're gonna have it just, I'm gonna have it just jump. It won't even really squash anymore. It's just gonna do a little tiny bounce up to like here, and then I'll have it just kind of roll that way. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna figure that out on the fly. I won't even bother roughing that out. It'll be such a little tiny movement there. Okay, and that'll do it for this video where we just did the plan for our animation. In the next video, we'll start animating this ball bouncing around. See you guys in the next video.